bunch of new chips, but a whole bunch of edging work done that was there before. If I were to guess, this thing fits about like that. Alright, so I just found this little chipped up preform piece, whatever it is. And the truth is, I have so much of this stuff, I don't even care. So someone else can find that. I'm not going to be greedy today. And then turn around and I see this, so we'll see what this piece is. Now that is a different story. Alright, I got this thing I've already poked around at. But whenever you see a big indention like that, definitely want to get it out and check it out, because as you can see, this thing has been worked. And that was, boom. So, boom. There's stuff like this, chipped up all around, broken end of something maybe. Holy cow, it's hot. I don't know if you can catch in the video all the sweat dripping off of me, but I see something right here. It's got these lines in it, which always makes me excited. Another hand hammer of sorts, like that. I was wishing it was something bigger. Well, you see the chips in that thing. I'm just gonna leave that there. This here, yeah, look at the color on that. So I'm pretty sure that's a broken axe head. Just by the shape of it. Like if you guys picture that sticking off the end of a stick. And it's sharp and it's also cracked. But yeah, I think that's a broken axe head right there. I won't get greedy. Y'all find out where my spot is, they'll be waiting for you. Anything else here? We got this one. All these tools, like I said, are super crude. But I find so many of them, it's just not even funny. Like, I can't believe, look, I even got, see how that fits in your hand and you could use it. That one's actually, for being so crude, is pretty nice. I like it. Oh, damn. So I just found this little guy at my feet here. You see the edge they put on that. And then it's got this notch here, which almost makes me think they had it like that, hafted into a stick. So there's a couple other things here that caught my eye. I don't know if that's anything or not, but if so, we'll catch them on camera. Nothing. Trying not to miss anything. Always gotta check them. Really rough adze. I've got a bunch of those. Still haven't made it to my bar yet, but Found a couple of little nippers and chippers out here, and here's one I didn't get on camera. Found me a busted hammerstone, it looks like. Either hand hammer or it broke at the haft. But pretty cool, because you can't tell, that's not the type of rock that's out here at all, naturally. It's got some cool coloration on it too. These rocks are a little bit big for my liking to hunt through, but oh, there you go. You never know what you'll find in them though. Look at that. I did not plant that, and I did not know that was there. I was literally about ready to walk across the water here and say, screw this spot. But there you go. That's why you always check everywhere, because literally it could be hidden anywhere. That was really cool. Awesome sauce. So never discount anywhere. Oh, we got anything else here? No, that's true. That's a good find though. Great. So this is pretty cool. I don't know how well you can see it through the water here, but these lines are evidence of the glaciers. That's bedrock. That's all bedrock. Like there's no rocks, no sand, no silt on top of it. So you can see where a glacier had came through and carved lines into the bedrock right here. All right, well, I just did this view, so you see how much further I got. Look at here. It's another hand spike of sorts, but clearly worked all the way around. It's just getting me a drink, trying to cool down because of how hot it is out here. And stumble across my next artifact. And like I said, you can see it's worked. Almost like you got the finger groove there and it fit in your hand like that. And the tip of it got chipped. But otherwise, that's pretty much the whole tool. I find these things all the time too, little spikes. I wonder if they had those hafted in the end of a stick or something, just sticking straight up at the top of it. What do we got here? See, that thing's been beat on a few times. Can't really tell what it is. It can stay. Here, nice rounded stone that's a little bit too heavy for my liking to put in my backpack, so it can stay. Piece of flint. Look at that. Again, you see how that was worked into a point. You see all the hits on that and through here. Another big piece. That's all I can find is big pieces. Throw that one in the pocket. Well, I was talking about how hot it was, and then the camera overheated. So here's some of the pieces I've found that are got some kind of working on them. Who knows what they are? Like this one, it's really interesting. I think it might have been hammer hafted. You got a nice hand drill, hand spike. Got the finger grooves in it for you to hold. Nice little spall. Worked out on both sides a bit. This here, like a scraper of sorts. It's got a worked edge. It's chipped up. It's a uniface scraper. I don't know if it'll pick up any of those chips, but it's chipped up through here. Got a nice little hand spike. You can see how they shaped the spike of it here. And how they got it to fit in your hand. Boom. You even got finger grooves. So this has got some kind of weird groove going around it. Don't know what it is, but I just thought it was shaped weird, and it's really smooth. This is a really crude hand spike again. I find a lot of these big tools, but this was the one right before the camera died that I found. It's a really nice uniface. It's smooth on that side, but it's worked on this side. Really nice uniface blade. Nice size on it. But I'm going to shut this off before the camera overheats again.